What is going on, 49ers fans? This is your host, as always, John Chapman with the 49ers Rush Podcast. And I had to jump on. It is late. It's late for me. It's 8:20. I usually go to bed about this time. But the 49ers made a dynamic signing, okay? Now, it might not pass the all-name team, and I get that. But what you have to take away is the 49ers signed a dynamic punt returner and kick returner and wide receiver 4. Now, typically, probably not a big deal. But Ray McCloud comes in from the Pittsburgh Steelers. We'll talk about him in a little bit. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter video. But here's why this is so important. The 49ers have been awful. Not even like average, not below average. Awful at trying to find any type of returner capability whatsoever. And they finally got their guy today. And they paid for him now. And I'm going to be really honest with you. They signed a 2-year, $10.4 million deal. Now, having said that, understand this is somebody that is primarily going to be a special teamer. But we've been so bad in the past that you've increased so much pressure on the offense and defense to be not only good, but incredible. And so that's what's important. So you give them a little bit of relief because of what this kid brings. And he is a stud. He's very young. We continue to bring in these young stars. He's 25 years old. Tommy, appreciate the gift, man. He said, did he have 700 yards last season? If you look at his combined stats, then I think we're going to get in there. His total yards still might be a little bit below that. I'm trying to look at his, that's a good question, Tommy, the exact number of what he brought in, because whenever you look at what he did last year, so let's see here. We've got his total receiving yards. Where are his total yards from scrimmage? It's not going to show up. He had 292 receiving yards. All right. Then we scroll down to his returning and what he was able to bring to, that platform. He led the NFL in punt return yards. So that's huge. So he had 4th in kick return yards with 776. So yeah, he's over 1,000-yard guy if you're combining kick return, punt return, and receptions. If you're looking at pure straight, receiving yards, Tommy, no, he did not. And that's not really what he was. He's a backup. He was the number 4 guy, maybe even, he was the number 4 guy in Pittsburgh. When Juju went down, he stepped in. That's what he did. But yeah, you're correct. This guy, number 1 in punt return yards, number 4 in kick return yards, and added 39 receptions last year. That's what he did. Now, over on our Patreon channel, we're going to be bringing in a whole bunch of film breakdowns. I'm going to be doing that. We've got film breakdowns up already of, you look at, what's it called? All of our signings we've got up already. So Hassan Ridgeway, I finished this morning. Charvarius Ward, that's up. I'll be working on Ray McCloud. But one of the things that's interesting to me, we've only signed 4 guys in free agency, 2 of which are primarily special teams players, right? Yeah, Oren Burks, and now you got Ray McCloud. On top of that, the old special teams coordinator's gone. We got a new guy in, Brian Schneider, who has, 13-plus years special teams coordinator experience, which is huge. So that's awesome. And so if you want to check out those videos, that's going to be over on Patreon, patreon.com. Just type in 49ers Rush Podcast. It pulls up. You can check those things out there. And as the 49ers continue to sign players, we'll continue doing all of those breakdowns. You don't have to worry about that. So we're going to keep working on that. And yeah, I know that people are like, special teams, whatever. It's hidden yardage. As a coach, I've been an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, a head coach. And what we do is when we do all of our meetings, you'd be like, all right, we did this on 3rd down. Our starting field position was this. We got this many points per drive. Basically what Pro Football Focus is, you break all these things down as a staff. And I've been in staff rooms where the special team sucks and the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and head coach all hate that dude because he makes everybody else's jobs harder. It's frustrating whenever you start inside your 20 as an offense. It's frustrating when the other team starts past the 40 and you're a defense. It's like, yeah, we gave up points, but good gosh, they had to get 2 first downs to get in scoring position. Like, we can't keep doing that all game. These are little things, right? So again, 2-year, $10.4 million. That's what I don't care. This is somebody that can flip field position and alleviate stressful situations for somebody like Trey Lance, a rookie quarterback, right? You got a little bit more room. You're not starting off at the 15 or the 10 or inside the 5. You're not getting those fumbles, right off the first possession of the second freaking second half, Travis Benjamin. Like, these are the things that matter. And it's cushion. It's relaxation. It's comfort for the offense, for the defense, and all those things. So it just adds that extra element. I love this hire. 5 teams were in on this. Jakeem Grant, there were 2 guys. There were 2 huge return specialists that, you could get the ball in their hand on reverses and screen passes and whatever else. I'll say this, Jakeem Grant definitely was probably priority 1, but Ray McCloud, he was priority 2. And so you go get this very cheap version of a do-it-all guy that can kind of do whatever. And who knows? Shanahan can put this guy in the backfield. Now, how does he win? He's 5'9", 190. He's tiny. And he's not a 4.4 guy. Like, I went back and looked at his combine numbers and his spider chart. Not an elite athlete. He ran a 4.5 340. I sit here saying that, looking like I look. I get it. That's funny. But he's not a burner. He's not a 4.3 guy, whatever else. What does he do? Pure acceleration. Small, Mighty Mouse frame that goes from 0 to 20 way faster than anybody else. So his top end speed isn't there. And you'll see this whenever I get to some of his film breakdowns on some of his more electric plays. He'll create a lot of space. He'll outrun a lot of people, but his top end speed's not 4.3. But he gets there really, really damn quick. Really quick. So I love this guy. And I mean, the focus that is being spent on special teams, I freaking adore. Ain't going to sell tickets. Not going to make ESPN, SportsCenter, whatever else. Don't care. Real football players, real football knowledge. I'm telling you right now, this is hidden yardage that makes life easier on the offense and the defense, play calling, quarterback, you name it. 3 phases in the game, ladies and gents. Offense, defense, special teams. The 49ers have been hindered with special teams for 5 years with inept coaching and personnel. Finally, they are adjusting to that, and I love it. And I love it. And I love it. It makes me very, very happy. I'm excited. I'm really excited about this, actually. Now, something else I'm really excited about. I want to throw this up there. Shout out to Fred Warner. Tweeted your boy out today. This is what Fred Warner said on his official Twitter account at Fred_Warner. He says, I'll be hanging out with John Chapman and other faithful April 28th during the first round of the NFL draft. I'll be there at Mandalay Bay for meet and greet. Make sure you go get your tickets. I'd love to see you all out there. Go to 49ersrushroadtrip.com. How cool is that, man? It's been an interesting couple of days. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. But it's been a good couple of days. So want to say thanks to Fred for the shout out. And man, if you want to go meet this dude and Elijah Mitchell the first day of the draft in Las Vegas, 49ersrushroadtrip.com. Go get your tickets. And we also have day 2 tickets up as well. Going to be a little bit more low key, which we're going to have a lot of picks there. And so there's going to be a lot of really 49ers, and you're going to get to hang out with a whole bunch of different content creators, which is going to be great. Day 2's in a brewery. We rented that out. I mean, we're sparing no expense. We're turning over every freaking stone. We're putting out the best possible NFL draft party known to man for 49ers fans. So you know anybody in Las Vegas or you want to make it out? Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And I appreciate that. You know, I'm excited. I'm excited. And it makes it easier. I understand that a lot of people are like, man, why aren't we trading for Devontae Adams? Why aren't we trading for, Von Miller? Why aren't we signing all these huge uptick free agents? We're making a lot of smart, practical choices within our budget. We don't have a lot of money. Our money's going to Debo, and rightfully so. He deserved every damn penny that he gets, and those things keep going up. But I will say this. I do believe our team has gotten better so far. We've made some smart, calculated decisions, but we're not done. A lot more moves coming for the 49ers in free agency, and we're going to cover them all. And all the video breakdowns and all 22 and all those things, that's going to be available over there on Patreon. Thank you, guys. The 49ers got better today. They got better today. And Ray McCloud. I'm excited to see what he can bring, and we got him for the next 2 years. As always, thank you, and stay strong, faithful.